Alopecia, defecation from somewhere other than the anus. Red Hot Catholic Love, South Park, alopecia.
Favorite
Gain's second solo album, Talk About S, is done by Young Chul Cho, producer who made Gain's first solo album and IU's Good Day, You and I, Brown Eyed Girls, Acadabra. Six Sense is also the composer. Eco, angst over damage to the ecosystem. No, don't damage the... you damage ecosystem, keystone, species, wolves, Yellowstone, stop it. They're nice at times, mostly nice wolves. Alopecia, defecation from somewhere other than the anus, expulsion through the anus of something other than feces. Eco-anxiety, rare. Neologism, anxiety about damage to the ecosystem. Lalopsia, the use of vulgar or foul language to relieve stress or pain. K-pop, Jung-hwa. She was in Witch's Romance. She's an awesome singer person. She's nice. And what it is linked to? Creamy Ranch is what it links to. Mean World Syndrome, a phenomena whereby violence-related content of mass media makes viewers believe that the world is more dangerous than it really is. Force of habit, idiomatic, an act that has been repeated to the point where the performance of the act becomes automatic. Lalopsia, the use of vulgar or foul language to relieve stress or pain. And this is Moon Young swearing and cursing for 4 minutes straight from It's Okay to Not Be Okay. Nice, very good K-drama. Watch the K-dramas. They're very good for you. Very healthy behavior. Everglow. Refutation. An act of refuting or disproving, the disapproving of an argument, opinion, testimony, doctrine, or theory by argument, or countervailing proof, evidence of falseness. Everglow. Corridor. Corridor. Cephalo, biology, relating to the brain or head. Endoscopy, medicine, the examination of a bodily orifice, canal, or organ using an endoscope. Oh look, Twitter could be used to send crypto. Wouldn't that be great? Yeah, probably not gonna happen. K-dramas. Just friends. Aw, beautiful actors. Jealous. Whoa, future. Whoa, California. Banned vehicles. No. Homeschooling. BS jobs. Estonia's awesome. Cephalgia. Medicine. Headache. Masaki Osuda, musician, person, beautiful, weeby, soldier, uniform. Rani the phobia, the fear of frogs. Nonburi, Japanese Mion Yaman, is seeking for the best way to learn Japanese for beginners who are struggling to keep their motivation. Watch the YouTube channel. She plays Final Fantasy. She's relatively creative with the language learning, whatnot. It's very basic but enjoyable. A good way to waste time. Yada yada. Yukika. Musician person. Very good. Waifu alert. Rothbardians versus free bankers. Frizen, a sudden surge of excitement. K-dramas, my anime list. Did I just show... Oh, my 2019 year in review. Okay, I'll see what's up. My top rated dramas. Healer, please come back, Mister. I like that a lot, I guess. I guess I really liked the concept of it, and I didn't care of the overall qualities. Got an 8 out of 10, though, so it was pretty good. Oh, the cast is great. This lady's great. She's cool. Oh Yeon-so. Guess she reminds me of my mom or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, Korean Odyssey. That had a very disappointing ending, in my opinion. Oh, maybe I'll watch Doggy. Well, a serious one. I could watch a serious one. I don't really want to, though. I mostly prefer comedies or fantasies. Back to 1989, time travel. Yes, time travel appeals to me big time. Hit the Top, another time travel, appeals to me big time, but time travel with boy band attempting to get into Element, very good. Tomade no Kiss, travel back in time 7 days, whenever he's kissed, great dramas. What, is his Life on Mars? No, it's Fiery Priest. Why do I like this so much? 10, 9.5? Wow. That's pretty high for this show. Kim Hae, too, is a Catholic priest. He makes spiteful remarks, and he can be rude to others. Ko Dae Young is a detective. He talks a lot, and he has a lot, and he's also timid. Park Kyung-sun is a prosecutor. She is smart and beautiful. She's also ambitious as a prosecutor, and good at her job. The three of them team up and work together to solve a murder case involving a senior Catholic priest. I don't really remember it, but it was great, that show. I think I have a bias towards Korean dramas, so I do enjoy them quite a bit. And anywho, I think this is confirmation bias. What type of bias? The only ones that are included in my sample are the ones that I have gone through. Like, I drop shows pretty quickly, right? So only way I look at reviews and stuff beforehand, so I pretty much know I'm going to like it. I see this YouTuber guy talk about it, like, ooh, this zombie detective is going to be blah, 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 and I look into it. Would I like this, blah, blah, blah? Yes, I would like this, blah, blah, blah. I end up watching it, it ends up in this kind of territory. It never ends up here, because what are the chances of me going to I do the consumer reports beforehand. I find out if the show's good or not, so it's very unlikely for me to have to give this type of rating. And I think this is the genre limits is sort of how accurate that stuff is. Like drama, I think it's just because almost every other one happens to be also drama, like comedy drama. Everything's drama. Even though I don't prefer drama, it says I prefer drama, which is not true. Romance, honestly, I do prefer romance. I kind of like to understand people, maybe. I don't know why romance appeals. Action, really? I guess because the same issue with drama. There's action and sort of a catch-all for a lot of stuff. Supernatural should be way up there. Supernatural I seek out. There's just maybe not enough supernatural to find. Crime, it should be comedy and supernatural the highest there. Strong female lead. I really like strong female. I like a lady who's actually, I guess, independent or whatever. Nice male lead, yeah, I guess you have to be kind. Bromance, I'm not sure how true this stuff is. Death, yeah, I like avoiding death. I have a big time thanophobia, whatever. Lying, yeah, lying's fun. You get some, Loki type stuff. Most watched network. KBS 2 had hit the top. Ooh, Angel's Last Mission. I dropped it towards the end. Healer. Oh, Healer's top notch. SBS had Please Come Back, Mister. The Fiery Priest. Running Man. Okay, pretty good stuff. JTBC. Oh, yes. Welcome to the blah blah blah. The Beauty Inside. Meh. TVN, Bringing On Ghost, oh yes. Marriage Not Dating, oh yes. Her Private Life, oh yes. Okay, TVN, top notch, really. From those, minor selection out of the 10 or whatever, 8. Oh yay, I love this one. Ayuta, My Promise to Nakohito, romance story, cancer, yada yada. Why am I reviewing K-dramas? Kim Song-kun, the 3 types of attempted murder in Korean society. Yeah, it's interesting. I wanted to see the laws of different countries because I was looking into Black's Laws Dictionary or legal dictionaries, yada yada yada. I'm like, ooh, what is the Korean sentencing laws for blah blah blah? And I looked into that stuff. What is scarier, a conscienceless food manufacturer putting poisons or going about putting dangerous bugs in the foods and whatnot, or a conscienceless politician? Who could do more damage? Is food poisoning or poisoning damaging? Or is it the poisoning of society really damaging? What type of question is this? This is a really dumb would you rather. That's what I do. I'm pretty dumb. Fugue state, a rare psychiatric disorder characterized by reversible amnesia for personal identity, including the memories, personality, and other identifying characteristics of individuality. Does capitalism exploit workers? Ben Burgess, exploitation debate versus Anthony Smirnoff. Sticker shock, idiomatic, disgust, shock, or fright upon hearing the price of an item offered for sale. Bifurcation, by extension, any place where one thing divides into two. Ayn Rand. Wow, this seems very libertarian scary. I need to be exposed to different ideas. This seems like crazy about the libertarian whatnot. And the Fremont, Republican nominee. Nativism, chiefly U.S., a policy favoring native-born inhabitants over immigrants. They took our jobs! I prefer philoxenism over nativism. I think philoxenism is a lot better, or philoxenia, whatever. The desire to entertain strangers. I like to think of people as customers or entrepreneurs, people who come in with ideas. People are ideas. Gotta accelerate the velocity of ideas. I don't get the whole point of wanting less people. I think that's ridiculous. Immigrant countries is what's fun. I guess you can have some homogenous societies that are okay, or some kind of like niche that appeal to some niche market. Like South Korea, ooh, it's fun for a little bit. Japan, fun for a little bit. But I prefer these immigrant countries because you can get all the stuff in one place, which is really nice. Not just the Japanese take on blah 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 food, or like fusion food from one perspective is kind of boring. I like fusion food from all the perspectives. All the immigrants' takes on every other immigrant group's takes. You know, I like the whole immigrant stuff. Immigrant stuff is great. Philoxenia over nativism any day. Yada yada. Yeah, the Know Nothing. A member of a secret anti-foreigner political organization in the 19th century United States. Anti-foreigner stuff is super lame. Imagine if it's you're totally by chance. Like you're born into a country by like drawing a lot. Why would you want to prevent somebody from going about, man? I know the reasons, I just don't like the reasons. ERA, Equal Rights Amendment. Orwellian, what does it really mean? Richard Koo, don't repeat Japan's mistakes. Keynesian advice, yada yada. Argumentum ad ignoratum, a fallacious argument asserting that a proposition is true because it has not been proven false, or vice versa. All the words starting with nos, interesting, or involving nos. Dysthymia, psychiatry, a form of clinical depression characterized by low-grade depression which lasts at least 2 years. Yay, Maine's trying ranked choice voting, sweet. Gnosis, the act or process of knowing. I know that you love me. La belle indifference. Psychiatry, a condition in which the person is unconcerned with the symptoms caused by a conversion disorder. Oh my gosh, did I put this on my Where Your Dictionary with a capital S? No. A naive, inappropriate lack of emotion or concern for the perceptions by others of one's disability, usually seen in persons with conversion disorder. Oh my gosh, I have to fix that. It's so annoying. Frickin' zombies, man. Is Japan just chock full of these zombie companies? Like a SoftBank just bailed out, running on nothing. It's really just a market failure bought out by big government stuff and yada yadas. Oh gosh, man. Just so bothered. Is US just chock full of zombie companies like Bank of America and Citibank just like chomping on its people, chomping on its tax? It even paid it back. Yeah, I think they paid it back or whatever, but still, all these just zombie companies. Are they really helpful? Yada yada. Shitlantic. Sounds very much like English until it doesn't. Estonia number one, man. Estonia. I got some patriotic Estonian whatnots going on. Eco-adventure. An adventurous recreational trip into the natural environment. Conversion disorder. A condition where the patient has neurological symptoms such as numbness, blindness, paralysis, or fits, but without any neurological explanation. Things you gotta know before heading to Estonia. You gotta check it out. You gotta know the Estonian alphabet. It's very crucial. Barnum effect. The tendency of individuals to give high accuracy ratings to descriptions of their personality that are in fact vague and general enough to apply to a wide range of people. Writing ladies. How to write to ladies. Singapore. How does it stay so neutral? Nazi zombies. This guy's a dumb YouTuber. No, I like him. He's pretty good. Tim Hansen, he's a good YouTuber. Force of habit. Idiomatic. An act that has been repeated to the point where the performance of the act becomes automatic. Anti-politics and the nanny state. Americans. Yeah, there we go. It's not just libertarian bias. Here we got some progressive bias going on. That's good. Albeit the most of the Twitter feed thus far has been libertarian bias. Not good, Murdoch. Get out of the bubble. Out of the libertarian bubble. Join the progressive bubble. Speak the other languages of politics, Murdoch. Actually, I don't have much trouble speaking the progressive bias or the libertarian bias. I just have a lot of trouble understanding the conservative whatnot. A lot of conservatives whatnot bothers me emotionally or whatever. It gets me not to think about the ideas as much. I'm really crazy. I really want the immigration. I'm pro-immigration. Yada yada yada. Yada yada Murdoch. I want to end the war on drugs and whatnot too. Yada yada. America's national identity is built around a consistent anxiety about government tyranny. Sure. But over the past 50 years, giant corporations have used that anxiety as propaganda tools, stirring up, ooh, yes, corporations are also very powerful and scary. Yes, I do agree. Albeit I do believe that it's easier to take down a corporation than it is a government. A government cannot be defeated by consumer sovereignty as easily. unless people just stop paying taxes somehow. Albeit there is a big threat of justifiable coercion to do such. I don't know. Like, I agree corporations can get pretty nasty, but I don't know, government can definitely get even nastier. Cephalo, relating to the brain or head. Munch the brain, the head is cephalophagy. I just made up a word. What zombies do. Eat the brain or head. Okay, that's the new word. Bye-bye. I have stuff to do. I have to make up words. Oh, looks like somebody already made it up. Is it for zombies? Or is it a real word? The art or custom of eating brains as food. Okay. Whoops. Seems already real. Well, why the N attached to it? I don't get it. Why is it encephalo? What's the difference? So just make it so you're for sure it's talking about the brains? Yep, effective. Instead of brain or head, it's definitely brain when you do that. It's abstractionist, someone who supports or creates abstract art. Too much centralization is turning everything into a political crisis. What, the revisionist Marxists and the libertarians need a divorce, and they need to go in little bubbles and experiment with their ideas by themselves and see what works and what doesn't or something? I don't know. Should billionaires exist? People have a romantic view of regulations as something inherently beneficial, but in fact they are simply restrictions. This is really hardcore libertarian bias. I need to get over it. Absolutistic, pertaining to absolutism. Absolutist. Contra Crudman. I like that show. It's pretty good. Radio show. Obsolete. A small inflammatory swelling arising suddenly. Encom. Cephalgia. Totong. I cannot pronounce Chinese. Give me a break. Headache. On loan. A loan that is made from something that was borrowed. Something that is on loaned. Mongguo. Du. Xiao. Qian. Hyun. Happy Hyun Day. Dogen. Great channel. Closed shop, a business or industrial establishment whose employees are required to be labor union members as a precondition to employment. Idiotes, one who is not in the know, an outsider. This is a video about Serpent Za and Liao Wai, sort of making it seem like people were bought out by the Chinese government, albeit that's not true at all. It's just, tourist organizations being tourist organizations, allegedly. Yada yada yada. Apparently these YouTubers are making up stuff about other YouTubers to look interesting or whatever, or get clicks. Afflatus, a sudden rush of creative impulse or inspiration often attributed to divine influence. Logophiles, who happen to be a couple. Dictionary, thus proving logophile status. Liticophobia, the fear of lawsuits. Man running away from Lady Liberty, very scary. In loco parentis, assuming the place or position of a parent. This character sees this girl who he works at a pawn shop, and he sees that like Dada Mama gone. She gets kidnapped by bad people. He's like, oh no, I feel bad for a girl person. And he's like, shoots all bad people up and saves little girl person from bad people and then stuff. These are thumbnails. Lucifugus having a dislike of light, particularly from the sun. So do I. I mislike the sun. Don't like to burn. Why block WeChat USA? We can't individuals make grammarless. My brain is poo. We can't individuals make their own decisions on who they associate with? Close. Swedish. Helen. French pop. Very good. Khrushchev effect. A film, a mental phenomenon by which viewers derive more meaning from the interaction of two sequential shots than from a single shot in isolation. Linguist, I like a lot actually. You don't need to pay for it. There's a free version that's good. The paid for version's better, sort of like Quizlet. Actually, no, it's more worthwhile to get Linguist over Quizlet. Quizlet is like, okay, I want to do my own pictures for the flashcards or whatnot, or I want to do Quizlet live, I want to battle with my friends. Quizlet, you need to have friends to make the purchase more worthwhile. Linguist is good for solo learning. Yeah, I think Linguist is Skritter, Linguist, Quizlet. I don't know what's Chegg. There's a lot of education stuff that's good these days. In stitches, idiomatic, laughing vigorously, very amused, aching due to the convulsive laughter. Why you wouldn't survive #alive. Cinema Summary, a great YouTube channel. Check out Cinema Summary. If you found yourself stuck in a condominium with a zombie outbreak happening in the apartments all around you, what would you do? I don't know. Yeonmi Park captivated by the audience with her remarkable story of survival, trekking through the Gobi Desert. Is religion a precursor to philosophy? Questions Moribund. C. Questions Moribund. Is it true? Is it a precursor to philosophy? Is religion a primitive form of philosophy? Nativism. Linguistics, a theory that some knowledge of grammar is innate. I should do the little tracker maybe. Oh wait, I have Voco Screen. I have skills with Voco Screen. Where's my zoomy button? Ooh, yes I do, sweet. Is this is really dumb. Is Biden's economic plan much different than Trump's? Yeah, not looking at this part of my Twitter is not very useful because it's just titles really. You have to read the article. I suppose these are just reminders. Oh, articles to look into. Cool. Black Clover. If you die, I'll kill you. Very good. Yes, motivation. Are you mad that I actually read resolutions instead of voting reflexively based on the title? Oh my goodness. Yes, even if it has a nice title does not mean it's correctos. Sticker, shock. Idiomatic, chiefly U.S. disgust, shock, or fright upon learning the price of an item offered for sale. Universal health care, a system in which government guarantees each citizen a certain level of medical care, is considered by many an ideal in countries that have it. Understanding the arguments for universal healthcare. Eco-adventure should be more popular. Hashtag eco-adventures. Eco-adventure, an adventurous recreational trip into the natural environment. Soylent Green. Around the world, technology is disrupting the workforce, with automation poised to displace humans in the field of medicine, agriculture, and beyond. Will the rise of robots fuel a new wave of us versus them, populism capable of undermining democracy? Your spine, also called your backbone or vertebral column, is composed of 33 bones called vertebrae, which provide your body with support and protect your spinal cord from injury. Mostly fair media. Is Ripley's syndrome just mythomania with the addendum to mythomania defined in Ripley's syndrome being that in extreme cases they commit crimes inspired or motivated by their lies? Orwellian, resembling the totalitarian political methods decried in the works of writer George Orwell, particularly in the dystopian novel 1984, characterized by the use of misleading terminology, propaganda, censorship, totalitarianism, surveillance, and repression. Tulsi Rand team up. Sharp. Iatrogenic. Medicine of a disease, injury, or other adverse outcome induced by the words or actions of the physician or by medical treatment or diagnostic procedure. Doe-eyed, with the eyes wide open, so as to appear childishly innocent. Gwyswyn. Girls in the Park received much attention with its unique music and performance with the title track Puzzle Moon of its debut album The Park in the Night Part 1, released September 5th. This time the group comes out with Are you a Libertarian Party loyalist? Do you think for yourself? Are you a Republican Party loyalist? Do you think for yourself? Are you a Democratic Party loyalist? Do you think for yourself? Loyalist, a person who is loyal to a cause, generally used as a political affiliation. Tishwin Puzzle Moon. One pot pastas. Murdoch enjoys one pot pastas. Moribund Murdoch likes. Pragma Linguistics, the study of the use of elocution in a language. Oh, this is the Reason article. Nos, knowledge, nozzle. Nozzle, as in gnosis, that religion stuff. Are you in the know? Do you know the special knowledge to get into the heavenly realm? In the firmament? Xenophobia, the fear of jealousy. Yes, and jealous gay trauma girlfriends are very jealous. Gnosis, Gnosticism, an immanent form of knowledge or transcendent insight such as sought by the Gnostics. Wassa said no to Jesse? Holy molies! This is refund exposition of maximal diva power. Yes, it is Zheng Hua, blah blah blah. Li Hyori, yeah. Zheng Hua, Jesse, Huasa, Li Hyori, refund expedition. I missed Sock 3 though. Is Li Hyori having a kid or is she doing the refund expedition? I should read the news. Moribund, Modochi. Da Vinci. Title song Don't Say Goodbye is the medium-tempo song with a harmony between the stylish string instruments and the piano melody. Li Hei Ri's plaintive and ringing voice and ellipsy, is that ellipsy? I don't know.